home of the body bag. Ice-T, a young player bred in South Central. Colors, syndicate, cool. A young player bred in South Central. 6 in the morning. Ice-T, L.A., home of the body bag. Syndicate, cool. Ice-T, a young player bred in South Central. High roller, syndicate, cool. Ice-T, L.A., home of the body bag. My lethal weapon's my mind. Ice-T, syndicate, cool. I'm your pusher. Ice-T, a young player bred in South Central. Squeeze the trick, syndicate, cool. Ice-T, pimpin' ain't easy. Drama, Ice-T. Syndicate, cool. Peel the caps back. Ice-T, a young player bred in South Central. Power, syndicate, cool. L.A., home of the body bag. Iceberg, Ice-T. Syndicate, cool. Let's get fuck. Ice-T, a young player bred in South Central. Sex. Ice-T, L.A., home of the body bag. Syndicate, fool. OG.
Upon initial contact with Ice-T's music, I had envisioned him to be an ill-mannered and psychologically unstable man with an extremely uneducated and barbaric frame of mind, whose raps displayed nothing but ridiculous jargon, shocking sexual audacity, and repulsive images of the ghetto. However, after further analysis of his music, I can deduce that he is the epitome of anti-disestablishment terrorism, who embodies the entire spectrum of the urban experience and struggle. But to make things more plain and simple to the layman, I find Ice-T to be the dopest, flyest, OG pimp, hustler, gangster, player, hardcore motherfucker living today. To be honest, I am totally and completely on his dick.
Oh yeah, I'm back, motherfucker. Ice-T, 1991, fool. Told you should've killed me last year. Once again, I'm back in the place to be. The I, the C, the E, the T. I'll never get a Grammy, so fuck the G. All I need is a crowd and my MIC. Got a gangsta ass DJ named Evil E. My record label's called Wannabe. William Morris is my agency. I never go broke, I got property. Got a dope pit bull named Felony. Got 4 go out, so what you telling me? Power was 2, Iceberg was 3. This one here shit 500G. Now when I roll stupid deep. Benzes, Beamers, and booming Jeeps. I'm always strapped, cost my money I keep. You move on the ice and you're going to sleep. So when you see me walking down the street, you say, what's up, Ice? I say, peace, give me a dap, I give you one back. Cause I ain't soup, so forget about that. We might take a picture, sign an autograph. Kick a little flavor, have some fun and laugh. But step to me wrong, you might get shot and wind up looking at a Ziplock. Yo, man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers biting our shit. Word. Yo, tonight, man, I'm about to roll up in this club and put some motherfucking head out. Word up, let's do this. You with it? Come on, man, I got the motherfucking G-Mans. You got the 16? Packing up. Yo, I'ma roll up in this club and when I leave, ain't nobody gonna be breathing home. Fuck that. Brainstorm, microphone, napalm. This is it, words from a time bomb. Attack speed as fast as F-15. Raise the heat like the gasoline. Overloaded might cause a blackout. Dead end, there's no chance to back out. Hit the tripwire, duck from the gunfire. Broken glass, screeching car tires. Bodies hit the deck as I commence the wreck. Eject another clip and drip sweat. Face the danger, increase in anger. Point blank, I smoke another stranger. Grip the mic tight, I see the brake light. Hit the back door, I lay down across the floor. Ease on the heels, he makes the rubber squeal. Blood's on my gear from caps I peeled. About a block away, I sit up and look back. It wasn't nothing but a microphone contract.
Alright, everybody get on the motherfucking floor. Syndicate fool, all you punk ass MCs, line up with that goddamn wall. Take time, motherfuckers.
Dressed in black, I stalk my prey. Parabellum in the leather attaché. Low tones I speak the few. Just give me the money and who the fuck to do. 4 blocks away, my aim's clean. Night scope on a silenced carbine. Place my crosshairs on my fixed side. Squeeze the trigger, watch the brains fly. Violent, yeah, you can call me that. Insane, you're on the right track. But turn the sounds up so I can stay amped. Do another crew and break camp. The only way I sleep is in a cold sweat. You say I'm crazy, you ain't seen it yet. Cause I live to kill and kill for fun. The microphone, it goes off like a handgun. It's going down now, grab your girl hop. No excuses when the bodies begin to drop. Look in my face, fool, it look like I'm playing. Don't become another victim of mic slaying.
Get on the goddamn floor, goddammit, get the fuck down. Who the hell do you guys think you are? You can't push me around. Fuck you, you fucking asshole.
What's up? You want your feet in some concrete? I got some brothers that'll do you for your gold teeth. But most of the times I move alone. Take a bat and break your motherfucking dome. Shoot you dead in the face with a sawed off. 110 degrees, ice don't get soft. Cause I'm hard as they come, I come correct. You can't handle the vandal, hit eject. If not, you better get out my face, sucker. Or else you better be a good bullet ducker. Cause I'm a rip shot to that ass drop. 5-0, ice yo, fuck a damn cop. Cause I move hard and cold with the gangster stroll. $5,000 suit and fly gold. Rolex, shit can't fit no more diamonds on it. Pinky ring worth a house if I decide to pawn it. What's up now, chump? You start to choke up. You try to move on the ice, you'll get broke up.
Attention all cars requesting backup. Random 211s in progress at Palace Theater. Requesting air support. There are hostages. There are hostages. Repeat, there are hostages. Crash units, please be advised to handle code 3.
Get too close because your mic is shot.
Midnight, time for a homicide. Showtime, somebody's gonna die. E hits the switch, and thousands of volts connect with the weapon that's in my fist. I see a sucker in the third row trying to rip a paragraph and a half, and he's stiff. I start busting up a Rogers ear high. Mothers grabbing the children, tears fly. I'm like a psycho in the microphone zone. Speakers blown, mind gone. I can't be touched once my lyrics begin to fly. Simple stage radiation can make you die. You got a problem, nigga? You think your rep's bigger? Hold your head right there while I squeeze the trigger. Cause I'm a crazy motherfucker, that's no joke. My favorite smell is the aroma of gun smoke. I'm busting up another lyrical nightmare. Parents hate the ice. You think that I care? Well, I don't give a fuck, cause I rhyme tough. Drop science, still bust the ill stuff. So now it's time for crime, and the rhyme is mine. Track the movement and hide through the punchline. I rhyme a fitness, microphone quickness, the assassinator. Stay off the shit list. Yo, 1-2 in the place to be, MC Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? Cold lounging here on the new OG LP, you know, original gangsters in the house. This is going out to all my homeboys on the streets and all the brothers locked down. It's been a long time since I hit you with freestyle. High-tech selection from the vaults of the Ice Files. Kick back, relax, and watch as I melt wax. Don't ever let a brother like me ride a dope track. Cause once I hit it with the vocal tone, it's mine. Have motherfuckers rushing to rewind. Cause I flow slow and still twist your tongues up. Rock the house from night till the sun's up. Cause it really ain't how much you say, it's what you say. I got no fucking time on the mic to play. I write rhymes with addition and algebra, mental geometry. Don't even come at me talking that weak and popping that bullshit. Get out my face, a fool could get his head split. A lot of doubters said it couldn't be done by me. Them same suckers are now looking from under me, wondering what I didn't play myself, kid. I respected my fans and made the high bid. Sometimes I write my rhymes at night and fall asleep. Wake up with new techniques, grab a pen and place it on some loose leaf. Nothing soft, always the tough me. The white paper and blue lines excite my mind, not allowing me to stop the rhyme until the whole motherfucking book's complete. Then I write on the back of the sheets. I
I made a promise to my brothers in street crime. We get paid with the use of a sweet rhyme. We put our minds together, made the tracks clever. Now we're checking more bank than ever, mind over matter.
So you got to have mind power, like the fellas say.
Mind over matter.
Mind power.
I can drop rhymes in 2s and 3s and 4s and still have much shit left for encores. Cause when my mind locks in on a dope idea, motherfucking duck shit stand clear. Cause I'ma hit the topic point blank. It's jail, you better keep your shank. Cause I got mine and I'm out on the solo creep. Your face is a concrete. You wanna roll with the niggas that don't play? I think you got false courage, get out my damn way. Cause the calm in is rolling full of men. Not kids or boys, he got the Mac 10. Islam's got the Zulu Nation back up. DJ Aladdin, too hooked with the fucking track up. Syndicates making the move with the ski mask. And now I'm housing the long cash. So now you realize you underestimated me, the ice. You thought that I was okay, but now you realize I'm nice. But that's alright, cause I knew I'd make it in the end. Those who like me now might not have liked me then, but I'ma keep impressing, stressing my lesson, and keep motherfuckers guessing. Armor plate my mind with walls and shields as I escape from the killing fields.
I can understand. Hey,
mind over matter.
I know what it means. Mind power.
Mind over matter. Mind over matter. Mind over matter. Wise up, move to the tempo of this hype groove. You know the shit is dope, so what you trying to prove? These maxes evilly my nigga dogs to wax. My brain's a hand grenade. Catch. I'ma hit you with an overload of bottomless thought, reversing all the shit you taught. Then throw words at you, syllable at a time. Your brain recites the rhyme. No matter what you do, the power's over you. In your sleep, you'll be saying these rhymes too. Cause the brain has the power to control all. Think positive, you'll be unable to fall. Brain cells swell, thought process becomes a trance. Make you feel possessed to dance. I say I want 1,000,000, my mind is so deep. I'll be busting a check for it next week.
Like the fellas say,
mind over matter.
I know what it means. Mind power.
Mind over matter.
Hustler, word, I pull the trigger long, grit my teeth, spray to every nigga's gone. Got my block sewn on my dope spots. Last thing I sweat, so suck a punk cop. Move like a king when I roll hops. You try to flex, bang, another nigga drops. You gotta deal with this, cause in the way out. Why? Cash money ain't never gonna play out. I got nothing to lose, much to gain. In my brain, I got a capitalist migraine. I gotta get paid tonight. You motherfucking right, taking my grip. Check my bitch, keep my game tight. So many hoes on my jock, think I'm a movie star. 19, I got a $50,000 car. Go to school, I ain't going for it. Kiss my ass, bust the cap on the Moet. Cause I don't wanna hear that crap. Why? I'd rather be a new jack hustler. 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 H-U-S-T-L-E-R, hustler.
Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You got it going on, my man. I like how it's going down. You got the fly cloth, the girls, the jewels. Look at that ring right there. I know it's real. It's gotta be real. Man, you the flyest nigga I've seen in my life. Yo, man, I just wanna roll with you, man. How can I be damned?
What's up? You say you wanna be down, east back. A motherfucker get beat down out my face. Fool, I'm the illest, bulletproof. I die harder than Bruce Willis. Got my crew in effect, I bought 'em new Jags. So much cash, gotta keep it in hefty bags. All I think about is keys and G's. Imagine that, me working in Mickey D's. That's a joke, cause I'm never gonna be broke. When I die, there'll be bullets and gun smoke. You don't like my lifestyle, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm rolling with the new Jack crew. And I'm a hustler. H-U-S-T-L-E-R, hustler. New Jack, new Jack, new Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. Here I come, so you better break north as I stride my gold chains glide back and forth. I care nothing about you, and that's evident. All I love is my dope and dead president. Sound crazy? Well, it isn't. The ends justifies the means, that's the system. I learned that in school, then I dropped out. Hit the street, checked the grip, and now I got clout. I had nothing, and I wanted it. You had everything, and you flaunted it. Turned the needy into the greedy. With cocaine, my success came speedy. Got me twisted, Janet to a paradox. Every dollar I get, another brother drops. Maybe that's the plan, and I don't understand. Goddamn, you got me sinking in quicksand. But since I don't know, and I ain't never learned, I gotta get paid. I got money to earn with my posse out on the Ave. Bump my sound, crack a 40 and laugh. Cool out and watch my new bins clean. Is this a nightmare or the American dream? So think twice if you're coming down my block. You want a journey through hell? Well, shit gets hot. Pregnant teens, children scream. Life is weighed on the scales of a triple beam. You don't come here much and you better not wrong move. Bang! Ambulance cot. I gotta get more money than you got. So what if some motherfucker gets shot? That's how the game is played. Another brother slain, the wound is deep, but they giving us a band-aid. My education's low, but I got long dough. I'm raised like a pit bull, my heart pumps nitro. Sleep on silk, lie like a politician. My ooze is my best friend, cold as a mortician. Lock me up to genocidal catastrophe. There'll be another one after me, a hustler. H-U-S-T-L-E-R, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. New Jack, New Jack, New Jack, hustler. New Jack, hustler. Oh yeah. Ice-T in the motherfucking house, you know what I'm saying? Cold lounging up here at the ammo dump, you know what I'm saying? Got my man SLJ in the house, rock bottom, you know. Beatmaster V's in the house, baboon. I got Nat the Cat Syndicate Mob Boss. And DJ Aladdin, the Master Cylinder. Now Evil E and Africa Islam's out fucking hoes all over the world and shit. So I'm gonna have to do this rhyme by myself, you know what I'm saying? Where they at? Fuck it. Let me tell you a little story about my homeboy Ed. Used to drink every day, straight 40 to the head. You try to snap onto me, that's what you said. You still try to break, you start giving up lead. Loved to gamble on one knee, he stayed. Trying to hit 7 and all night he played. Worked, teasing weight, so he always got paid. Blew on the hoes every dollar he made. Crazy friends he had. Superfly drove, super dope pad. Cars for your ass, and I'm talking about class. Benzes and better with his name on the dash. One night he got drunk and started driving real fast. Ed's dead.
Y'all, you niggas, just because you make records and shit, you think you got it going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo, shut up, bitch.
Yo, you don't call me no bitch. Who the fuck you think you is calling me a bitch? Who the
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yo,
Bitch, you.
Yo, baby, don't get mad, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what a bitch really is. I once knew this brother who I thought was cool with me. Chilled out together, even went to school with me. Fly nigga, my ace boom coon. We used to low ride together, shot dice in the bathroom. You want trouble? Well, trouble you found. Cause we dish you, then issue the critical beat down. He needed money, I would always come through. Needed a car, he could use mine too. But busted, out on the street, people say he was riffing. Calling me a sucker, talking about how foul I'm living. Someone heard him popping that shit last week. Frontin' for some pussy from some big butt freak. Saying I'm his work, I was on his dick. Talking that crazy old weak ass shit. And after all of that, she still walked away. How you gonna dish your boy to get some play? And when I stepped to him about it, he said, who snitched? Yo, how did he go out? He went out like a bitch. So ladies, we just ain't talking about you, cause some of y'all niggas is bitches too. Some of you
stone player. He meet a girl in 5 minutes, he lay her. Truck crazy, jewels, hand smothered in ice. Been to prison not once but twice. Kept a stupid thick posse made of thugs and crooks and hoods and vet hustlers that were up to no good. But they all stood behind him and watched his back. That's the only way to roll on the track. But yo, Mitch got rushed by the feds last week. They snatched by the trunk of his white corn niece. Took a look inside and what did they see? 2 keys and a gallon of PCP. Oh shit, the thought crashed Mitch's subliminal. 3 strikes, that's called habitual criminal. So instead of going under, he snitched on his whole posse. Maxed at the crib and sipped martini and Rossi. Sold out his whole crew, that rat named Mitch. Yo, how did he go out?
He went out like a bitch.
So ladies, we just ain't talking about you, cause some of y'all niggas is bitches too.
You ain't nothing but a bitch. Some of you niggas are bitches too. You ain't nothing but a bitch. Some of you niggas are bitches too.
I knew this guy that was never that fly. Couldn't act cool even when he tried. When we played rough, he always cried. When he told stories, he always lied. A black brother who was missing the cool part. He had the color but was missing the true heart. When we would fight, he would always go down quick. So he took karate and he still got his ass kicked. But now he's married and he kicks his wife's ass. Says it comes from problems that he had in the past. Doesn't like blacks, claims he's upper class. Joined the police, got himself a badge. Now he rolls the streets and he's out the jack. Dogging young brothers cause they usually don't fight back. Got a white partner and he asked for that. And every night another head they crack. So now he's big man, but he really ain't shit. Yeah, how did he go out?
He went out like a bitch.
So ladies, we just ain't talking about you, cause a lot of these pigs are bitches too.
You ain't nothing but a bitch. Some of you niggas are bitches too. You ain't nothing but a bitch. Some of you niggas are bitches too.
Out one night with my crew and some new kid. I didn't know homeboy, but Evil E did. So I thought he was cool, we rode in his ride. Rag top tray on Dayton's, lifted side to side. We hit the party deep, niggas was hawking me. You could feel the vibe of thick artillery. Parliament was on some OG shit. I put my back to the wall and felt my pistol grip. All of a sudden, niggas start tripping, flipping. The record starts skipping, wildin'. Fools start loking up, gats crack, the room starts smoking up. Me and he hit the floor and then the back door. My boys let off an automatic encore. But when we made it out to the ride, it was gone. We had to shoot it out side by side. Punk left us there to die in a ditch. Yeah, how did he go out?
He went out like a bitch.
So ladies, we just ain't talking about you, cause you scary ass niggas is bitches too.
Some of you niggas are bitches too.
So if you're wondering why we looking at you funny, it's because
some of you niggas are bitches too.
you always tell a brother you're gonna loan him money, but you don't, cause
some of you niggas are bitches too.
yo lad, you know why they be frontin'? I'ma tell you why, cause
some of you niggas are bitches too.
you act like you can fight, but when it's a real fight, you find out that
some of you niggas are bitches too.
yo, I'ma do it ice, no you ain't, man, no you ain't, cause
some of you niggas are bitches too.
a brother think he's got backup, but he really don't, you know why?
Some of you niggas are bitches too.
I wouldn't even hit you with my fist, I'd have smacked the shit out of you, cause
some of you niggas are bitches too.
I know the real brothers. Yo, check this out. A lot of people be getting mad because I use the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't like the fact that I use the word nigga. They say, you a black man. Yo, I tell them I'm a nigga. They don't understand that. So I'm going to say what I want to say. I call myself what I want to call myself. You know what I'm saying? They need to stay off my dick, you know? Damn right, I'm a nigga. And I don't care what you are, cause I'm a capital N-I-double-G-E-R. Black people might get mad cause they don't see that they're looked upon as a nigga just like me. I'm a nigga, not a colored man or a black or a Negro or Afro-American, I'm all that. Yes, I was born in America, true. The South Central look like America to you? I'm a nigga, a stand-up nigga from a hard school. Whatever you are, I don't care, that is you, fool. I'm loud and proud, will endow with a big beat. Out on the corner, I hang out like a horse thief. So you can call me dumb or crazy, ignorant, stupid, inferior, or lazy, silly or foolish, but I'm badder and bigger, and most of all, I'm a straight up nigga. That's right, I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? My man Lord Finesse is my motherfucking nigga, you know? Evil E's my nigga, Islam's my nigga. That's right, they're my niggas. I'm a nigga. nigga in America, and that much I flunk. Cause when I see what I like, yo, I take what I want. I'm not the only one, that's why I'm not bitter. Cause everybody is a nigga to a nigga. America was stole from the Indians, show and prove. What was that? A straight up nigga move. A low down shame, yo, it's straight insane. Yet they complain when a nigga snatch their gold chain. What is a nigga supposed to do? Wait around for a handout from a nigga like you? That's why a low down nigga gets hyped. But I'm not the nigga of that type. I'm a steak and lobster eating, billionaire meeting, cash money making, moving, shaking, corporate jet gliding, limousine riding, writing hits, filthy rich, straight up nigga. That's right, I'm a nigga. Now I'ma write this song though the radio won't play it. But I got freedom of speech, so I'ma say it. She wanna be les, he wanna be gay. But that's your business, I'm straight, so nigga, have it your way. Those who hate me, I got something for ya. I'm a nigga with cash, a nigga with a lawyer. Not a watermelon chitlin' eating nigga down south, but a nigga that'll smack the taste from your mouth. I'm contemplating, thinking, best champagne drinking, 10-inch giving, extra large living, Mercedes-Benz driving, striving, surviving, all the way live and kicking, high-fiving, stroking, rapping, happening, deal doing, fly in from Cali to chill with the crewin', grinding, grooving, fly girly grabbing, horny gun shooting, long-haired having nigga. Straight up nigga. Straight up nigga. That's right, fool, look at me. Just the kind of nigga you like to hang from a tree. But all you KKK type grave diggers, ease back, fool, cause I'm a trigger nigga. I work real hard for my living, but I don't celebrate bullshit Thanksgiving. Sit up like some fool and eat turkey. That's the day your forefathers jerked me. Shipped us all over here in locks and chains. Split us up, twisted up a nigga's brain. Now you keep me in constant sweat. But I'm a nigga that you'll never forget. A black, bad, ironclad, always mad. Fly nigga taking off from a helipad. Rolex styling, buck, wildin', cash piling. Sporting link chains and medallions. Intellectual, high tech. Cashing 7-digit checks and still breaking necks. The ultimate male supreme, white woman's dream. Big dick, straight up nigga.
Yo, Ice, my nigga.
What's up, Loke? Just had to tell niggas what time it was, Aladdin, man, you know.
I hear you, homie.
Look at those fucking niggers.
We don't play that shit.
Original gangster.
Years ago, I used to listen to rappers flow, talking about the way they rock the mic at the disco. I liked how that shit was going down. Dreamt about ripping the mic with my own sound. So I tried to write rhymes something like them. My boy said, that ain't you, Ice, that shit sounds like him. So I sat back, thought up a new track, didn't fantasize, kicked the pure facts. Motherfuckers got scared cause they was unprepared. Who would tell it how it really was, who dared? A motherfucker from the West Coast, LA, South Central, fool, where the Crips and the Bloods play. When I wrote about parties, it didn't fit. That was the real shit.
OG, original gangster. 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 OG, original gangster.
When I wrote about parties, someone always died. When I tried to write happy, yo, I knew I lied. Cause I live a life of crime, why play you blind? A simple looking anyone with 2 cents would know I'm a hardcore player from the streets. Rapping about hardcore topics over hardcore drum beats. A little different than the average though. Jet you through the fast lane, drop you on death row. Cause anybody who's been there knows that life ain't so lovely on the blood so fast track. That invincible shit don't work. Throw you in the joint, you'll be coming out feet first. So I blast the mic with my style. Sometimes I'm ill and other times buck wild. But the science is always there. I'd be a true sucker if I act like I didn't care. I rap for brothers just like myself, dazed by the game in a quest for extreme wealth. But I kick it to you hard and real. One wrong move and your cap's peeled. I ain't no superhero, I ain't no Marvel comic. But when it comes to game, I'm atomic and dropping it straight point blank and untwisted. No imagination needed, cause I lived it. This ain't no fucking joke, this shit is real to me. I'm Ice-T, OG.
OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster.
2 weeks ago, I was out at the disco. Two brothers stepped up to me and said, hey yo, Ice, we don't think you're down. What set you claiming? E drew the Glock. Yo, my set's aiming. Dumb motherfucker try to roll on me. Please, I'm protected by 1,000 MCs and hoodlums and hustlers and bangers with jerry curls. We won't even count the girls, cause they got my back and I got theirs too. Fight for the streets when I'm an Oprah Donahue. They try to sweat a nigga, but they just didn't figure that my wit's as quick as a hair trigger.
He's not your everyday type prankster.
I'm Ice-T, the original gangster.
OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster. OG, original gangster.
So step to me if you think that you're ready to. Got on your bulletproof, well mine's going right through. This ain't no game to me, it's hollow fame to me. Without respect from the streets, so I don't claim to be the hardest motherfucker on earth. Catch me slipping, I can even get work, but I don't slip that often. There's a coffin waiting for the brother who comes up soft when the real fucking shit goes down. Take a look around, all the pussies can't be found. They talk a mean fight but fight like hoes. I'm from South Central, fool, where everything goes. Snatch you out your car so fast you'll get whiplash. Numbers on your rooftop, but when the copters pass, gangbangers don't carry no switchblades. Every kid's got a Tech 9 or a hand grenade. 37 killed last week in a crack war. Hostages tied up and shot in a liquor store. Nobody gives a fuck.
The children have to go to school.
Well, mom's good luck, cause the shit's fucked up bad. I use my pad and pen, and my lyrics break out mad. I try to write about fun in the good times, but the pen yanks away and explodes and destroys the rhyme. Maybe it's just cause of where I'm from. L.A., that was a shotgun.
OG, original gangster. 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 OG, original gangster.
Yo, man, I don't like how this is going down, Holmes. Shit's real fucked up. You know the house down the street where the kids are, and every day they seem to have a new scar. Something strange is going on and everybody knows. Doors always shut, windows always closed. The little girl had a burn, the boy was black and blue. They said it came from play, you know that shit ain't true. The boy's arms broke, girl scared to speak. The parents drink all day, couple of deadbeats. Some days they go to school, and other days they might. It's hard to stay awake after you cry all night. You see them every day, tear tracks in their cheeks, but they'll never tell. It goes on weeks and weeks.
But what can they do? They're only children, man.
You ain't no fucking kid, act like you give a damn. When someone save these kids, do something, call a cop. The other night I heard gunshots.
Yo, Ice, man, we halfway done with the album, man. You been throwing all this strong, dope, stupid, fly, pimp shit. But what's up with the sex rhymes, man? You ain't thrown no sex rhymes yet, man. What's up with that?
Yo, man, I didn't even want to really do nothing this year, man.
Why you ain't want to do nothing, man? Titties, man. Sex, 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 man. All that. We need some sex.
Man, I wasn't really about that, Holmes.
Come on, man. Just throw one sex joint, man, for me and my boys, man. Me and my man, the niggas, man. What's up?
All right. Check this out, E. Check this out. The other night I was out at this club, all right?
Uh-huh. What happened?
I met this fly-ass freak. Crazy fly.
Word, she was dope?
Dope. Had big old titties, right?
Shit, big titties.
Crazy titties and a big old ass, right?
Word, oh, shit. So what happened?
I fucked her.
1, 2, in the place to be. I'm MC Donald B. And in the house, Nat the Cat, the Syndicate Mob Force. And standing next to me, Ice-T, the OG gangster. Syndicate's about to jump off on a buck wild freestyle. Ice drops some dope shit.
Everybody sit back on the mic, cause I set it off. All playing the ball, it's time to sweat it off. Anybody with static, oh please try. Do you like Got About 3 and do a flyby? Time to rip and hit and strangle. I eat guardian angels and toy MCs with the name on the front page. I bury in shallow graves. I don't rap the girls in my LP. I don't beg for pussy. I love the ladies and they love me right back. Now who's the Mac? Mission accomplished. I came to stomp this microphone and leave suckers unconscious. And if you think you got an S in your chest, you better wear 2 vests. watch your back, your front. I always hit, don't bunt. Crazy posse when I'm out on the duck hunt. MC Icy answers to no one. Load my rhymes and cock 'em like a shotgun. Let off like frags from a pipe bomb. A slow stroll in the mic in my right palm. The cops hate me and that's right, they oughta. Before my crew gets to their daughters. Ha ha! Yo, Natty, catch you next, baby. Yo, why don't you get on this mic and jump off like suicide off the Brooklyn Bridge, baby? Yeah, you a player, kick it.
Do you know me? Right, that's why I carry the mic. I'm not flashing my American Express. I'm playing my cards close to my vest. My name, that you say, what? I'm fessing. Listen up and listen close and listen for the lesson. Black Panther assessing the situation, executing with tact. Jumping exact, ripping up slack on attack. 86 hit Mac, turn tails, head back. A better stack of Jack, loser, winner is Nap the cat. Unloading like a million tons of TNT. Yeah, that's me, you see. You wanna be but can't MC. Cause I'm the real, the science of the knowledge beyond your capacity. But simplicity is how I say what I say. You know you wonder how did he say that anyway. To you it's complex, when a flex perplex. Plus it stimulates the opposite sex and that's dope. Gerard, you can't cope. I'm throwing you a roll, climb out Gerard, your eyes and don't rock the boat. Or you'll be back inside the ocean, this time won't flow. You'll be stuck on the bottom with other suckers. I got them sporting semen boots while I'm banking the loot. Just off the interest, travel around the world in fly silk suits. A style and custom made suede and leather. Down to fly by in any weather.
Donald D. the smuggler, going for the juggler, firing while I hear police sirens. What's up? Do you wanna die by the syndicate sniper tonight on the flyby? Swing while I cling to a tune that grips ya. Flip ya, trip ya, rip ya. I keep dipping ya in and out, back and forth, up and down. Me to speak with the heat, I can't fuck around. City signs that proceed with caution. Picture that BS, here's another portion. I made it sink your brain. I take the thought you think, make you walk the plank, then watch it sink. The M.O.B. needs a hitman. Well, here I am, vocal propane, floods your membrane as the black ball swings from the chain. Nerves of steel, learn to wheel and deal when things got hot. Caps got peeled, MCs, come on, step with a rhyme. What's up? Put your life on the line. I should rope him, headlock, choke him, while yoking when the syndicate sniper can scope him. Red beam on target, can't dodge it, wouldn't wanna be your ABC, yeah. Oh yeah, man, that was MC Ice-T, Nat the Cat and Donald D. You know what I'm saying? In your face for 1991 and then some. We're out of here. For sure, it was a homicidal flyby. So peace to syndicates, Elvis.
What's up, Iceberg?
Yo, baby, what's happening, Randy Mac? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm just lounging, man. I'm tripping off you busting this dope album and shit, man.
You like how this going down, man?
I like the way this shit is going down, but check this out, Jay. You got to kick some of that old rough 6 in the morning type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, back to the OG, you know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you what you gonna need, homie. You gonna need a crazy, stupid, fly, slamming beat.
Oh, yo, I got that, Holmes.
Well, check this out. What about some of them old criminal, gangster, old school stories?
Man, you know I got millions of them, homeboy.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want to call it 6 in the morning, man.
Well, what you gonna call it, homie?
Midnight chillin' at AM, PM, coolin' drinking apple juice and evil PM. The sounds up loud to attract attention. Armor all tires on a lower suspension. The naughty to steer with Alpine deck was glowing, bumping Big Daddy. The nigga was definitely flowing. I was riding shotgun, Donald and Henning back. Look through the tent, recognize the jack. Two brothers strolled up, talking about get out. Donald D. Blade shot a fool through his fucking mouth. Why would they step when they know it's strapped? I never cruise LA without a gat in my lap. The other fool shot, caught the ear in the shoulder blade. I busted through the car door. That's where the nigga laid. He jumped out, dropped 2 9s in his forehead. Evil was bleeding bad, the car seats was turning red. Look to my left, there were 2 more carloads. Niggas in hats and hoods, in an attack mode. And they hadn't yet begun to fight. He hit the gas, it was 1 past midnight.
This is on my 9mm to go back. Take you on a walk through hell. South Central.
Yo, he drive, man, fuck it, just get the fuck out of here, man.
This is on my 9mm to go back.
We boned down Vernon, made a right on Normandy, left on Florence, jetting through the ETTs, spun out on Vernon. of us bleed. It was 10 past midnight.
Listen to my 9mm Bodybag.
Midnight, time for a homicide. South Central.
Come on, man, y'all bleeding bad, man. You got to keep up, man. We can't stop here.
Listen to my 9mm Bodybag.
I really didn't like how this shit was going down. Wrong night, wrong time, wrong fucking part of town. You see, we was deep in the Hoover's hood. 3 niggas bleeding. That shit don't look good. See over there, red don't go. Some places red's all they know, but not our luck. Tonight we was real fucked. Broke down an alley and we instantly had to duck. Fucking police on a gang sweep. No time to deal with one time, so we had to creep. Broke through a backyard, ran through a vacant lot. E-Hit and Don kept up to beat some niggas shot. Shit was getting crazy, so I had to get busy. Him was bleeding worse, and Evil was getting dizzy. Looked in a parking lot, I needed a snatch bar. Had the hot wire, so I moved on an old car. It was a bucket, but fucking it had to do. Started it up and scooped my whole crew. 2 blocks later, we saw a fucking blue light. The pigs were behind us. It was midnight.
Listen to my 9mm Bodybag.
Take me on a walk through hell. South Central.
Y'all just lay down on the floor of this car, man. Fuck the police, man. I'ma handle this.
Listen to my 9mm Bodybag.
When they pulled us over, shit got worse. I waited until they got out, and then I hit reverse. Fucked them up, I seen one cop fall. Threw it in gear. Yo, I'm out of y'all. Don't know how, but somehow we got away. Lost the jack as the cops dumped the GTA. Made it back to the hood, fixed the crew up. And even though Evil's car blew up, we made it home and then I crashed out. Thinking about my all-night death bout. Then something woke me up from my dark sleep. The sound of fucking police. When they're trying to creep, broke through my door with no goddamn warning. Looked at my watch, it was 6 in the morning.
Yo, nigga, your mama got 2 feet growing out of titties. Bitch fell down and kept running. Off to the studio late nights, time to cut another track. It's gotta be hype, got my rhyme book in hand, a blue loose leaf. Anybody moves in that, they get loose teeth. Evil's got the funky beat, a stupid dope loop, but the record's kinda old. What we gon' do, true? We gotta clean it up, cause it's so dope. Tried to rub in alcohol, even the ivory soap. But no matter what we do, the record keeps clicking. Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Yo, E, give me some of that damn fried chicken. Yeah. Oh yeah, this sound kinda nice, man. Word. Definitely got flavor. I don't think niggas gonna hear that crackling, man. We should use this, right? Fuck that, yeah. Yeah, we could EQ it out, word. Yeah, I like how this is going down, word. Yo, what's up? This is MC Ice-T. I'm here to kick off the M.V.P.s for the 90s. You know, I'm talking about my most valuable player buddies, you know? So I'ma drop them on you like this. Check it out. To the brothers who put me on in hip-hop, I'm talking about Grandmaster Caz, Grandmaster Melly Mel, Africa Islam, Africa Bambaataa, Roger from Uncle Jam's out here in L.A., the unknown DJ, and the man called AJ used to run the radio. Peace out. Without you, I wouldn't be getting it on, you know what I'm saying? And y'all are all players. To some of the rappers that gave me respect when others were dissing me, I'm talking about the man Jalil, the one Ecstasy, and the man Grandmaster D, I'm talking about Houdini, and also the Force MD. You treated a brother real cool back in the day, and I ain't forgot that, you know what I'm saying? All those other rappers was treating me like suckers, fuck them. Cause y'all are players. To Run DMC, who kept rap alive when rap was about to to take a dive, you know what I'm saying? You are the kings of rock. And peace out. Y'all are players. Straight up. To my true player buddies, I'm talking about Big Daddy Kane. You's a player to your motherfucking heart, yeah, you know you my nigga. Peace. To Biz Marquis, yeah, boy, you know the biz. Remember back on the bus when we had the bus, we was sharing it, Biz? Yeah, I ain't forgot it, you my nigga, word. To Eric B and Rakim and the man Ant, yeah. True niggas with attitudes. To King Son, peace, God. To Chuck, Flavor, and Griff, y'all are still one group as far as I'm concerned, and y'all are true players. To KRS-One and D Nice and Scott LaRock, I talk to you every night, Scott, you know what time it is. And the BDP-Posse, they're all players. That's right. To Luke Skywalker and my man Marquise and Mr. Mix, keep it bumping down there in Miami, cause y'all are players. To the EPMD, true players. To my man Mo D, Easy Lee and the whole crew, y'all are players. To my man Daddy O and the Stet Posse, players. To MC Light and Queen Latifah, two ladies that got all of the ISIS respect. And that's right, girls, y'all are players. To my West Coast niggas, I'm talking about Too Short, nigga, you in the house, short dog. Peace out, my man. That's right, homeboy, cause you's a motherfucking player. To the America's Most Wanted, I'm talking about Ice Cube. We always been cool and we will always be cool, cause you my main man, and you's a player. To Eazy-E, NWA, and the DOC, there's a lot of static going on between you and the lynch mob, but I can't forget the days we used to all tour together, you know what I'm saying? So you got my respect, and you motherfucking players. To my man King T, seem like he can't think without a drink, but he's a player, I gotta admit it. Tila, you're a goddamn player. To Tone Loc, Booyah, and the man Kid Frost, y'all be out tearing up clubs literally, and you're true players. To the one and only Trigger Happy Ghetto Boys, it took a long time, and I was there, I seen your brothers coming up, but now you're in a motherfucking effect, and you're goddamn players. To the Syndicate, too many to name, y'all right here in the studio, so I'ma name you, I'm looking right at you, and y'all know, I ain't even gotta tell y'all are players. Peace out to my manager George. I taught you how to be a player, and you do it well. To the crime crew, good to see y'all out of jail, and y'all are all players. Remember back in the days we used to rob jewelry stores together? To the producers, Africa Islam, the one and only DJ Aladdin, SLJ, Rock Bottom, and the man called Bilal. Peace out, you made this record hit, and y'all players. Special shout out is going out to the one and only MC Hammer. A lot of people dish you, man, they just jealous. Fuck 'em.
Yo, Ice, what's poppin', G?
I'm just cooling out, Shiny Mac. I was listening to your demo tapes, man. You sound kind of hype, man. You gonna blow up this year, boy.
Yeah, you know I wanna come out. I wanna go on tour with you, man.
Yo, Holmes, man, touring ain't what it's all cranked up to be, man. It's a little different than you think, man.
Yo, so what is it really like, baby?
It's 8 a.m., I roll out my silk sheets, get fly, crash the limo backseat, looking in the faces of some ladies that I never met. On the interview tip, no sweat. They ask me questions, I throw the words back. They say they write facts, I know that's bullcrap. They're kicking drama, but the drama's my middle name. That's the price you pay for big fame. The cellular phone rings, don't wanna pick it up, but it's my J.O.B., I gotta kick it up. Another damn reporter on the line with the word quiz. I gotta show, cause I'm living the showbiz. Out the limo to the plane in the pouring rain. I hate flying, but there's no time for slow trains. Another show to do, gotta catch my crew. They left last night in the bus around 2. The place is a small one, no fun at all. Bouncing around the air like a tennis ball. When it touches down, I wanna kiss the ground, but it's time to wreck a new town. Get to the arena, meet up with the crew. They tell me all the speakers blew. The cordless don't work, sound man's a jerk. Somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm crazy mad, but my fans want autographs. I turn my angry frowns into fake laughs. I can't be rude cause they won't understand. I ain't human no more, I'm a Superman. You can try, but you'll never understand this. You can try, but you'll never understand this. Try and try, but you'll never understand this. The lifestyles of the rich and infamous.
Alright, you got 5 in-stores to do. Then after that, you got a photo session right on, yo. Rap Masters spin, I don't know. There's a fucking bunch of people out there wanna see you.
4 hours of showtime, oh well. I might as well check in the hotel, get a little rest before it's time for us to play. 10 brothers standing in the hallway, all with demo tapes, they need to hook up. They heard that I was the one to look up. I can't ditch them cause they already saw me. I put my head down, maybe they'll ignore me. No chance. Ice, what's going on? I listened to 25 songs, and after that the brothers still wouldn't leave. They started looking at my TV. I was gonna break down if they didn't jet soon. Snuck across the hall and crashed in E's room, but then this freak came in, thought I was E. Straddled her legs across me, ripped off her box, pushed her breast against my face. Started gyrating her waist. Sounds fly like a hype sex thriller, but see, she looked like Godzilla. Pushed her off me, homegirl hit the floor. This is what it's like on tour. I hit the hallway, it was crawling thick. Could we take this picture real quick? Jumped to a pose that I used a million times before. Took pictures with the whole damn floor. I couldn't say no, not to my fans. You see, they wouldn't understand. You can try, but you never understand this. Try and try, but you never understand this. You can try, but you'll never understand this. The lifestyles of the rich and infamous.
Alright, will somebody get these fucking hoes off the bus? Get the goddamn girls off the bus. No more backstage passes. Whose guess is this? Get everybody out of the room. The hotel's gonna throw us out. Where's Ice-T? He's got to sign some more bitches up here. Evilly lost the fucking records. What's going on?
Now it's showtime. Time to flow time. Evil lost the records, but we still gotta go time. The house is packed. Everybody's on their feet. So I say throw on Rakim's beat. E hits the fader and the crowd is lit. I start busting off some new shit. The stage's so smoky that I almost fall off. I start inhaling it. I'm trying not to cough. I'm catching problems from every angle. The mic cords are tangled. I try to flow smooth, but my words are mangled. Damn near slipped and broke my ankle. If that ain't enough, the police are hawking. Listen real close to the words I'm talking. They wanna put a brother like me in the back seat. Just because I curse the beat. They wanna tap my phone, wanna keep my crib bugged. Call all my homies, felon and street thugs. You might say I think this lifestyle sucks. I wouldn't trade it for $1 million. Although it's all not glamour and gleam, it's still my dream. You can try, but you never understand this. The lifestyles of the rich and infamous.
Yo, this is dedicated to all my fans that support Ice-T and the Rhyme Syndicate. Peace, I love y'all.
The lifestyles of the rich and infamous.
Ice-T, after your tremendous success on your past albums, some have said you've sold out because of your use of rock and roll in your music. How do you reply to that?
You see, a lot of people don't realize that, rock and roll is truly black music. It was created by Chuck Berry, Little Richard, and black people like that who started it off back in the day, And as far as I'm concerned, music is music. I don't look at it as rock, R&B, all that kind of stuff. I just look at it as music, And anybody who said that I sold out, they can basically suck my dick, because I really don't give a fuck about that shit, But I do what I like, and I happen to like rock and roll, and I feel sorry for anybody who only listens to one form of music. Now, right now, I got my own rock band that's got to jump off. It's a real black hardcore band called Body Count. And on some of the records, I'm like laying some vocals on it, and I got a tape of it right here. Yo, check it out. Sometimes I sit at home, and I watch TV. And I wonder what it would be like to live someplace like, The Cosby Show, Ozzie and Harriet. Where cops come and got your cat out of the tree. All your friends died of old age. But you see, I live in South Central Los Angeles. And unfortunately, shit ain't like that! It's real fucked up! Goddamn, what a brother gotta do to get a message through to the red, white, and blue!
my backyard.
Watch me flip and rip on the freedom tip. Open your mind, see the point of the ice pick. I stand tall when my brothers still choose to crawl. Black power, it's in effect, y'all. But you don't understand, you're still a slave to the man. Prepare for revolution. Some suckers say we're free, I gotta disagree. Half my posse's in the penitentiary. So I'ma drop and kick the science with defiance. Because I have no alliance with suckers who choose not to act black when they are black. Get out my face with that, you better ease back. Cause Mandela did 27 hard ones. Not in a window room, but in a barred one. While his wife had tears in her eyes. The man is a hero. He needs a Nobel Prize, but that'll never happen, so I'm gonna keep rapping, freeing my brothers' minds from their entrapment. To silence the ice, they'll probably put a bullet in me, but I'm prepared to die and Mandela's free.
Yo, Evil, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. You with it?
Word, let's break out of here, Ice. Word up.
I got to go, man. Yo, homeboy, you wanna go? No, man. Yo, fuck you then, man. Yo, E, you with it?
Yo, I'm with it, man.
Yo, let's get the posse, man. We gonna blow this hot dog stand, man. Fuck these police down here, man.
Word, we don't need this.
Hit the gates.
Escaping the killing field. Escaping the killing field. Escaping the killing field. Escaping the killing field.
Here we go, I'm moving off death row. You gotta keep up hops, you can't be slow. Cause the towers are high, they got the hype gas. Check the perimeters good, read the maps. It's night, they might not see us. Cause if they catch us after, they'll bleed us. Shoot us, kill us, dump us in a dark ditch. Clean it up, call it a gang hit. I gotta make my move cause I'm a renegade. I recognize when my techniques are being played. It's a plot they use to keep down another. Here comes another brainwashed brother.
Yo, man, it sound like you selling out to me, cause I'm from the ghetto, man. I'm supposed to stay in the ghetto all my life. We ain't never supposed to leave here. We black, we supposed to be poor.
Shut up, do you know how dumb you sound? That mentality what keeps my people down. Nobody wants to live in an urban war. You live there cause your parents were poor. They live there cause theirs were also. Get yourself together, hit the gates, bro. You gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? Gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? You gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? Cause the fields are where you die. You try to keep us running and running faster, but I ain't running from you, I'm running at you. And my posse's thick, about a mil strong. Too late to make up now, cause it's on. I'm the one that's got you in constant fear. I'm the nigga you should've killed last year, but you played yourself, you let me gain wealth. Now I can shake the way the cards are dealt. I schooled my homeboys, made them all understand the tricks and twists inflicted on the black man. How you make me think to be down, I gotta stay around, down in the motherfucking battleground.
We got the Puerto Ricans where we want them, we got the Mexicans and the blacks where we want them. Well shit, they're all black. We gotta keep them together, the same way we got those fucking Indians.
There'll never be any good schools in the hood. There'll never be any cops that are any good. The hospital's a great place to go to die. Real estate cheap, let me tell you why. The man's got a surefire system. An economic prison. Gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? Gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? Gotta get out, you gotta get out. Why? 'Cause the fields are where you die.
Okay, check this out. I got crazy posse. I got the stupidest motherfucking posse in the whole goddamn city. You fuck with me, I'll snatch you out your car right in front of your goddamn bitch and beat you down right there. I got more guns than anybody. I got crazy guns, you know? I got homeboys on motorcycles. And when we come, we wearing our blue. You know what I'm saying? And I'll beat your fucking ass. Don't nobody call me out my name, cause they'll get smacked the fuck up, you know? Can't put me in jail. You can't even fuck with me, cause I'm the craziest motherfucker on the street. Don't nobody want none of this, you know what I'm saying? Cause if you fuck with me or any of my friends, you'll get killed, point blank.
Excuse me, Officer Johnson, Internal Affairs. We'd like to have a few words with you.
Just checking my microphone once as I test your audio. Increase the bass response, hoping the speakers blow. I got no time to sit and flip and pop bullshit. Turn up your stereo hops, insert the rhyme clip. Close your windows up, make sure it's airtight. EQ the track exact so shit sounds right. I rhyme a depth in darkness and danger. Your crib or car becomes a torture chamber. I lace my rhymes with violence. What you expect? Sounds of pain, the snap of a broken neck. All alone in darkness, I sit each night. Write my rhymes with blood upon a butcher knife. You say the ice is ill and ill I am. They try to ban my shit and I don't give a damn. Roll up, your eye'll get swole up. Suckers who flex, yo, their deaths got told up. Cause I'm not the nigga to toy with, boy with the big mouth. You got time to rip, there's time to take you out. Put a couple caps in your ass, cut your head off. Send it to your moms with flowers cause I'm so soft. Lay on your whack crew, smoke the whole bunch. Bury him in my backyard, and then I'll eat lunch. Cause I don't give a fuck about you or him or her. Whenever I'm in the house, something just might occur. Is this real or fiction? You'll never know while you're locked to the pulse of the rhyme flow. Once I lock you up, you can't get loose. You stuck your head inside and I placed the noose. The mic grip juice, sloping the steel mesh. My words feel like hooks underneath your flesh, making you twist and turn, scorch and burn. When will you learn? The 90s are my turn to pitch a vocal fit like the ultimate gangster rhyme. Yo, I invented this shit. Watch me do it as I do it, and I do it right. Grab the gate, duct tape on the flashlight, don the black ski mask and come to your house. Cut off your power and do you with the lights out. Is this real or fiction? Well, you never know while you're locked to the pulse of the rhyme flow. A pool of blood and floating body parts would make me grin. A close view of a razor when it's breaking skin. If you was burning, I'd use gasoline to put you out. Cause I walk alone and choose a dark route. Nightmares gotta be loved by some, and I'm the one. You wanna come bring your shotgun. You ever seen your partner die? No, well I have. You ever seen your father die? No, well I have. You ever seen your mother die? No, well I have. So shut the fuck up, punk, and clear the rhyme path. What would make me feel calm and nice is a slow slice through your juggler and windpipe. Throw me in jail, I won't even try to make bail. Put me in the gas chamber and watch me inhale. Is this true or false? Well, you never know while you're locked to the pulse of the rhyme flow. Jason, Tales of the Crypt and the Dark Side. Another fly murder, another suicide. Did these flicks have an influence on my brain? I really doubt that shit, I think that I was born insane. When I was young, I had a lust for knives and guns. Use a magnifying glass and frying them with the sun. And on, my love for death got bigger. At 15, I was placed behind the trigger. Although I'm dirty, not the one to be swept up. Step up. I love to open your chest up.
I've got no concept for life or death. Placing my hands on your neck, all I want is your last breath. Give me a motherfucking break, I should behave. Give me a motherfucking shovel, I'll dig graves. I break ill in extra large portions. Where's your parents? I'll make you an orphan. So when you're talking crazy, you better think of me. The I to the C to the E to the fucking T. There'll be no screams, no tears or cries, just a laser beam between your fucking eyes. You feel strange, so now you know that you're locked to the pulse of the rhyme flow.
I'm rolling up in a big gray bus and I'm shackled down myself, that's who I trust. The minute I arrived, some sucker got hit, shanked 10 times behind some bullshit. Word in the pen, the fool was a snitch. So without hesitating, I made a weapon quick. Found a sharp piece of metal, taped it to a stick. Then the bullhorn sounds, that means it's time for chow. My first prison meal, the whole feeling was foul. It wasn't quite my style, but my stomach growled. So I washed the shit down and hit the weight pile. The brothers were swole, the attitudes was cold. I felt the tension on the yard from the young and the old. But I'm a warrior, I got my ground to hold. So I studied the inmates to see who had the power. The whites, the blacks, or just the gun tower.
Yo, man, I was up in Jamestown, man, on the dorm 8, man, on the weight pile, man. And these two fools was fighting white boys, man. White boy put his arm through the window, man, the back one was like hanging out, man. The CEOs didn't even want to touch him, man. There's like blood everywhere. But I think they came to stick that boy on this commissary, man. It was real bad, man. It was real crazy up there, man. It was wild.
In a blink of an eye, a riot broke out. Blacks put their backs to the wall, cause it was north and south. A gunman shouts and everybody had doubts, till the bullets started flying, took 2 men out. Then they rushed everybody back to their cells. Damn, the pen is different from the county jail. I'm in a one-man cell, I know my life's on the scale. I wonder if that gunman is going to hell. This is my second day, I got a 10-year stay. I learned my first lesson in the pen, you don't play. I seen a brother kill another cause they said he was gay. But that's the way it is, it's been that way for years. When his body hit the ground, I heard a couple of cheers. It kinda hurt me inside that they were glad he died. And I asked myself just who had the power, the whites, the blacks, or just the gun tower.
Soledad, X-Wing, my first day off of RTQ. As I passed through the metal detectors, I could feel the attitude so thick I could touch it. The manpower was all around, I could definitely see that. Before I knew it, 3 stickers that went down. Yep, you guessed it, locked down.
You see, the whites got a thing they call white pride. The blacks got the muscle, Mexicans got the knives. You better be wise, you wanna stay alive. Go toe to toe with a sucker no matter what size. A fool tried to sweat me acting like it was hard. I stuck him twice in the neck and left him dead on the yard. It was smooth how I did it cause nobody could see. With my jacket on my arm and my knife on the side of me. Bam, bam, it was over, another fool bites the dust. I went crazy in the pen with nobody to trust. I'm benching 10 quarters so I'm hard to sweat. Use a tat gun and engrave my set. They call me a lifer cause I'm good as dead. I live in the hole so the floor is my bed. And I ask myself again, who has the power? The whites, the blacks, or just the gun tower?
I am a J2 overflow. Vacaville, you know, Charles Manson, onion peel killer, you know, on the main line, you know what I'm saying? And white boys getting stuck on a regular, getting their commissary took, you know what I'm saying? Then I go from there to Susie's world, you know, I made me some steel. You know what I'm saying? Had to get busy with it, you know what I'm saying? Had to get busy. You know, went to the hole, laid there, and I had to find myself, you know what I'm saying? When I was able to get back to the main line, you know what I'm saying, was drama once again. You know, they weren't ready to move on me, ready to roll me up off the yard, you know? But my guys is with me, you know what I'm saying? John Nails it, you know what I'm saying? OGs was down on my line, you know what I'm saying? Ready to get busy, put their life on the line and stick something for me. Then they rolled us up, you know, put us back in the solitary, moved us from there to the other yard, where it was more drama, and the warning shot was a hit.
Before I go, I'd like to say a few things. This album was completed on January 15, 1991. By now, the war has probably started, and a whole bunch of people have probably died out there in the desert over some bullshit.
There's a war going on right now in my neighborhood, but I can't really determine which one's worse. I think the one that we're all fighting is fucked up, and that's the war inside our brains, you know? But I feel bad about all the brothers and sisters getting pulled right out of the neighborhoods of all the cities and small towns in America to go over there and fight for that bullshit that most of them don't really have anything to do with. So I gotta send peace out to them. Also peace out to all my homies in jail. Brothers that are dead, locked up right here on Earth. Talking about the brothers in Soledad, San Quentin, all the way up to Pelicans Bay, Tracy, Chino, and all my homeboys out there in the East Coast lockdown facilities. I'm talking about Clinton, Rikers, Joliet. You know, every prison in the whole fucking world, man. That's like, you know, that's all bullshit, you know. They say slavery has been abolished except for the convicted felon. Y'all need to think about that. That lets you know what the fucking Constitution really is about, you know? A lot of my homeboys have been locked down my whole entire career, and that's some bullshit. So for them, from the Rhyme Syndicate and Ice-T, I'd like to send this special shout out. Fuck the police, fuck the FBI, fuck the DEA, fuck the CIA, fuck Tipper Gore, Bush, and his crippled bitch. This is Ice-T. I'm out of here. Told you, you should have killed me last year.